Hello everybody, we are on my 6th Dragon Age Veilguard video, which is pretty insane. I've never made this many videos for a video game, ever. And a lot of the reason is because there is so much hate on this video game. Right here we have some blood magic on some chick named Sita Sakonia. While doing these videos, I kind of realized why I'm doing so much commentary for this video and not other games. Well, I've explained in one of my other videos on my, of course, on one of my Veilguard videos that, for example, like a game like The Witcher 3, I just feel there's better people that could do better commentary that are way more into this game, into that game. So that's why I'm kind of doing more of this, because I feel this is probably one of the best Dragon Age Veilguard videos you will see as far as commentary goes, and that's what I'm really trying to strive for. So this is some really cool stuff right here. It's not just my commentary. I've also made a compilation of all the really good scenes. Veilguard is a really underrated game that I really feel that a lot of people have slept on, and it's a really good game. Despite a lot of the hate and so forth, really fuck all of them, because it's a really good game. I play this game a lot, and it is a super fun game, super fun. Obviously this is my 6th video, and my rook here, she looks fantastic. I've made her look really good. And this is Isabella from Dragon Age 2. Of course, I mean, she's gotten older, so she looks nothing like the Isabella that we used to know. But it's still really cool that she made an appearance in this game, so I think that's really cool. And my rook just looks fantastic. I've just gave her the green makeup, the green hair. So I think one of the best attributes of this game is actually being able to create your rook as much as possible. You're able to edit her as much, as many times as you want. So I think that's super cool that you're able to do all of that. This right here is the Tosh backstory. A lot of people do not like Tosh, and Tosh was a really good character, actually. It's just that obviously with the whole woke stuff, that made it not, it's a whole story about that. But other than her being, the whole woke stuff, she had a pretty good backstory. It's actually pretty funny because people talk shit about that non-binary shit, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you want to be called he or she, because once your mom is dead, it doesn't matter. So to me, I know that's probably not what they were going for, but to me, I will always make that argument that for the whole game. Oh my god, I think I just revealed a spoiler, guys, my bad. No, she didn't die. Maybe she did, okay. Let's not get into that, okay. But anyway, yeah, the whole backstory of that is like she gets to her mom, and her, like this dude about to kill her mom, and so forth. So it doesn't really matter if she's a she or a he. At that point, she's still a human being. So it doesn't really matter. I identified as a burrito, so when people look at me, they want to eat me. So that's how it goes. But I don't give a fuck about that. Let's talk about the game, okay? Because I don't want to go too much further into that. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm here to talk about the game. I'm not here to talk about politics. Who cares about the whole agenda? All these people are fucking scared of all of the bullshit. This woke stuff doesn't even matter. It's fake to me. We're fighting a dragon called Son, And called Zone. It's cool because when you beat the when you get in weekend, this dragon looks fantastic. It does really look fantastic. Once you get in weekend down, okay, yeah, here it is. It doesn't matter if you're a he or a she or whatever they or whatever the fuck that bullshit is. If your mom is dead, it doesn't matter if you're what your gender is. And this is fuck you to everybody who really hated on this character, because this was a really good story right here. Her mom just fucking died. That's just fucking, oh my god, that was horrible. That was really horrible stuff. And at the end of the day, if your mom dies, it doesn't really matter, if what your gender is, whether your mom's dead, you're human, you're who you are. So, Tosh, thank you for that. You are a good companion. You had a good story. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way for you, but it's all good. Because the rest of the game is phenomenal to me. A really good game. Obviously, I've made this is my 6th video on it, and God, my work just looks fantastic. Her lips, her hair, her fucking eyes, her tattoos, looks really good. I would totally hit that. And I love that armor, even though it's like a little dwarf armor. It still looks really good. She looks good. This is probably my favorite rook, actually. And it's not my end rook where I'm going to have it. But this was probably my favorite rook. I think this probably fits. I don't know. I like my last rook too. My last rook was really good too. And here we have some really good graphics of Harding's story. And I really wanted to grab this, and I'm glad I really got it on here. It reminds me of Skyrim a little bit, and it looks really good here. And Harding was a character that I felt that could have been a little bit more fleshed out. More than reading that, I think her voice acting could have been. I think Harding had the weakest voice acting. It wasn't just her voice acting; it was the designers of okay, what the fuck? What kind of kinky stuff is going on here? Okay, so we got this black dude hung up on a thing, and they're doing all sorts of masochism, whatever that bullshit is called. And he's like, "Yo, I'm just a black guy. Y'all can't be looking at my huge black penis." I'm like, "Yo, I can look at your penis whenever you want." But here he is. He has to do push-ups, or they're just going to keep punching his balls. And you definitely do not want this Dragon Kadari woman to punch your balls, and especially when she's breathing fire and so forth. My character looks like a mix of Jessica Rabbit mixed with Wendy from Wendy's. They're about to eat some cheeseburgers and so forth, and this dude's like, "Okay, as long as y'all don't touch my balls, it's all good." And here we have some they're doing some more kinky stuff, and she's doing some more push-ups, and there's nothing about any sort of, they're just showing off how strong they are. They really are. There's nothing crazy. People are just blowing this out of proportion. There was nothing about any binary stuff there. They're just working out together. That's it. There was nothing really going on in that scene. Yeah, fuck everybody. So then we have the Emmerich. Oh god.
Excellent idea.
This is actually a really sad scene, actually. Manfred, man. Manfred is the shit, man. Manfred is my homie, man. And the fact that Manfred had to sacrifice himself. So yes, this video is actually full of spoilers, so
For all your fine words.
Actually, I'm not even sure if I recorded it because I didn't want it to be recorded. We'll see if it's spoilers, but either way, there is a spoiler about Sasha's mom died, so I'm gonna say this is a spoiler video. But I think at this point, you're not really, you know, I'm trying to convince the people who haven't played Veilguard to play this game. So, in one of my last videos, we have I said she looked like the like a person, like Nine Inch Nails.
I'm sorry.
Help me!
I swear.
Well, I did it so much better in my other video. It was kind of funny actually. We had this skeleton doing push-ups, and then Emmerich just. God, okay, I'll try to be a little more serious here. This is Emmerich's backstory here, and we got some little cool skeleton dude with a 9 Inch Nails wannabe reject right here. We got Manfred, we got Miss Wendy Jessica Rabbit here, and then we're fighting a boss called Hezenkos. And this is a really cool scene as well too. I've actually made another build, a warrior build, and I'm not sure how the warrior build is going to be on this type of battles, because you would really need a mage to be as you need a the range attacks for this. I'm not sure how the warrior is going to be on this shit. I know that the mage fucking rocks it, so I do recommend a mage build. And this is again Emmerich's story right here. No, and this is the saddest part of the whole game. Manfred, fucking Manfred. No, dude. Oh my god, this is so heartbreaking. I can't watch this scene, guys. If I start crying, it's you know, I'm just cooking onions or something, man. This is. Oh no. Dude, Manfred is like the shit, man. You can't do this to Manfred. I wish I gave her better hair. This is like a guy's haircut. I didn't really know that, but kind of a guy's haircut, so that's why it kind of looks kind of funny. But here we got Emmerich looking for Manfred right here.
Light and blood.
What are you doing?
And we have 9 Inch Nails music video person. We need you out of the 9 Inch. That's so cool. It's cool because like this game has a lot of cool graphics and so forth. I just I wish he just spent a little bit more time on the game, fleshing stuff out. And Emmerich's doing some sort of cool magic right here. And we have the thing that's been flicking her beam the whole time, the little hand. Her little masturbation toy.
Emmerich,
that's been
Manfred holding to get.
Might have been fisting her or something.
We must go to the necropolis.
Oh god, Manfred. That is so sad, guys.
I have been through blood.
I cleaned her up a bit. I made her look not like that anymore.
I have emerged into light.
And I did cut out some scenes because I wanted to. This is when Emmerich finally converted into the
But if you're happy, I'm happy.
leak, whatever.
I feel so much myself.
And fucking Emmerich looks fucking hard as fuck. This is how Emmerich should look like him. It looks so cool. This boss right here, another thing I like about this game is the little mini bosses, is the Scarecrow. There's a bunch of fucking cool ass mini bosses here. We have the Scarecrow, which is, and all these mini bosses are really pretty, actually kind of hard actually. They're not super hard, but it is pretty hard. And I just like how they have all these little cool mini bosses that are pretty cool, and they look good, man. They all look good. The graphics look amazing, and you know what? This isn't even on my PC. This is on the PS fucking 5, man. And the fact that it still looks this great on the PS5, which is actually has a little bit worse than the Xbox Series X. not by much though, but the fact that it looks this good. And right now it's on sale on PC for $30, but
And I'm the problem?
there's so many games right now that I want to play right now. Stellar Blade is one of them. I guess
Did her worst.
we had the first Warden, Blighted.
Gloomhowler? Isaiah? Nothing will stop me.
It's just like I wish they spent a little bit more time on this. This is when I felt that the peak of the game was the middle of the game with the whole Blooded Dragons and the Archdemon, and I thought that was the peak of the game. And from here, it just kind of, it's still good. It just felt like they could have fleshed it out way better. It seems like there was a lot of politics that happened in the game with EA and BioWare, and it's probably what happened. But either way, it's still a really good game. It's really hard to compare to Dragon Age Inquisition right now, because honestly, I haven't really. I mean, I love that game. I was so obsessed with that game when it first came out, but I honestly haven't put this much energy into Dragon Age 3 at all. I mean, like, Dragon Age 3 was good. It was just I mean, I enjoyed everything about that game. It's just I can't really compare it. I would really have to play it again. But what I didn't like about Dragon Age 3 was the pacing and so forth. The pacing was it's so hard to play that game. Like I'm sure the story is really good, but the story's probably better. But it's just the pacing was just so. The pacing on this game is so much better. I could actually play this game and I could keep on playing it, even though it's pretty much the same story. Unfortunately, a lot of people were bitching about the choices and so forth, but it doesn't really matter, because whenever I do play a game like Mass Effect or Dragon Age Origins or whatever, I usually pick the same choices anyway, so it really doesn't really affect me too much. And Balara looks fine as fuck. Balara was another character that I didn't like at first, but she really grew on me. And this was a scene that people were making a big deal about. I'm not sure if we even got it. Oh, I didn't even get it because it didn't even matter to me that much. But I was like checking out Isabella's back like the whole time, so it didn't even matter to me. And my Rook looks fantastic with her blue pubic hair on her head, and that blue pubic hair does look amazing. I would love to see how it would look with her bottom off. And we have the Inquisitor, horny as fuck, and I'm ready to smash the Inquisitor as well, along with my Rook, and a nice threesome. Okay, talk about this, guys. This is great because you finally speak to the Inquisitor again. And when I first got into the Inquisitor, I was just like, dude, like, I was so excited that the Inquisitor was in this game. I was so happy. And you can actually change the look of the Inquisitor. So,
of course she does.
yeah. And I don't think I even changed the. That sucks. I noticed, and this is where I changed my Rook again. I made her brown, and she doesn't really look good brown, but I made her to my default. I made another default Rook that's more similar to this one, but all I did was just reskin her to like a brown Rook rather than a white Rook. But it still doesn't really look all that right. But my final Rook looks really, really good.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do all the time.
But this white Rook only looks good with white, or it's just whatever. But anyway, let's get back to Balara here. Balara was a character that had to really grow on me, or didn't have to. Like, she just naturally grew on me. Just her personality just kind of, I liked it. Like, she just became
multiple gods.
Balara.
That feels heroic.
Became a better character at the end half of the game, which is weird because the end half of the game kind of just, I felt like they got exhausted in a way, because the middle of the game, my god, it was so good. And actually, when I'm playing the first half of the game, it was actually really good too. Like, I thought the first half of the game, like when I first played it, I wasn't really too impressed. But I think it was because I didn't really understand the story. But when I played the first half of the game, I do like it a lot actually. It's really good. It's just a lot of the you know, I see where people are coming from. Is just like how they talk or whatever. It's very generic, very there's no life to them, you know, kind of like a cardboard type of character. But
Then we leave as soon as we can.
It's acceptable to me, and the reason why it's acceptable to me because I've played games where you know, where there has good commentary or good voice acting, whatever, and still like it's still pretty boring. Like, so cringe and boring is pretty much the same to me. So that's why I feel it's acceptable. And it's still an interesting story, even though like it's not the most realistic conversations. The actual story is actually good, so that's why it didn't really bother me. Gillihan was another character that was really good. She looked good. She looks fantastic. And I didn't even. Oh, dude, this is. That's when Lucanus was. I wish I had a better commentary for this. I'm kind of scatterbrained on this. Because at this point, it's kind of a mixed review. Like, this is where the game kind of gets kind of. I mean, coming from that big fucking combat scene, you just expect a little bit more. But it's still really fantastic, fun game. One of the best games, but better games I've played in the past 10 years. To be honest, still, even despite its flaws. But anyway, I'll see y'all next video. Okay, guys. See y'all later.